Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Plastic Planet. I am your host, Knick-Knack. You know, a couple episodes ago during my holiday postcard, I featured my old G1 Trypticon from way back in 1986, and I talked about how I wasn't sure if he still walked. As many of you know, the old Trypticon had a walking gimmick with it, electronic walking gimmick. And so, I mean, it takes C batteries, and who keeps C batteries around? So I made a special trip to the store, got some super cheap C batteries, and you know what? I'm going to, live on camera here, well, I wouldn't say live, but on camera here, I'm going to put these in and see if it actually works. Alrighty, so for anyone who actually, had this piece, you all know that the battery compartment is in the tail here. So we're just going to remove that, and it actually looks like there might be some battery acid dust in there. It's got like a white powder a little bit in a few places, particularly up here near the connectors. So, I don't really know if I should be putting that on my fingers or not, but So anyway, that doesn't hold well. But let's see what happens. All right. Only takes 2 C batteries. That's actually refreshing. I figured it would take like 4. Everything always takes so many damn batteries, you know. All right, batteries are locked in. Let's put the tail back on. Isn't that nice? I mean, with old toys, when you just the battery compartment slides off and on. There's no little tiny effing screws. Man, the 1980s were so awesome. Alrighty, where is the off button on this guy? I can't even remember where the button is on this guy. There it is. All right, moment of truth. Ah, crap! There it goes. Is it gonna work? Yes! Trypticon lives. I haven't ran him in 30 years. There he goes.
Knick-Knack's Plastic Planet with your host, it's Knick-Knack!
Hey, welcome back to the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Knick-Knack, and tonight I am going to be unboxing my very first Hot Toys purchase of 2018. Of course, this was something I've been paying on for several months now. I find with ordering Hot Toys figures through Sideshow, it is so nice to be able to just kind of do the flex pay option, so you're just paying a little bit each month on these things, so you're not getting slammed with your credit card if you've got multiple orders coming at the same time. So anyway, I've been paying on this item since September, October, something like that. Anyway, got here this week, and I'm going to be unboxing it for you tonight. And if you can't read the code down here, it is, of course, the Episode 4 Han Solo in Stormtrooper disguise. I'm really stoked to get this figure. I've had the Luke Skywalker version in my collection for over maybe almost 2 years now, and so it is great. It is finally awesome to get him his good buddy Han. And they're going to look awesome together in that detail, if I have a feeling. So anyway, let's get right to this unboxing so you guys can check it out with me. Alrighty, so now I've removed it from its shipper and its little plastic lining inside the shipper. And as you can see, it's pretty much a normal run-of-the-mill Sideshow Collectibles / Hot Toys box. And this one happens to be a Sideshow exclusive, which I guess that means that it's only available through Sideshow.com, FYI. So anyway, there's the front of the box. Pretty standard, side of the box, back of the box, nothing really to look at here. So, at any rate, that is that. So let's go ahead and tear into this guy, shall we? Alrighty, very nice artwork on the inside, especially on this slipcover here. Kind of dig that. Got like little Episode 4 Vader action. Of course, there's the Hot Toys Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise, as I had alluded to earlier, that I also have. And of course, the Han Solo himself, which looked like he comes with the intercom, which is pretty cool. So, at any rate, let's get through that. Open this sucker up. And, yeah, there he is. It's looking pretty standard. Let's get him out. Alrighty, and here he is after being safely removed from the box and all those little pain in the ass plastic film sheets have been removed from, you know, the joints and the waistline and the face. And I get it; those are definitely there for to avoid any kind of scratches or any kind of damage during distribution. But still, they're kind of a pain in the ass to get off. I guess overall, I'm thankful for that. But still, it's kind of I never enjoy removing these things from the box, so to speak. Anyway, first impressions are, you know, very good figure. I've heard some complaints about the face sculpt. I kind of dig it. I like the Han Solo smirk there. I think it looks pretty Harrison Ford-ish. Yeah, I dig it. And the hair sculpt looks good. You know, the side profile, I think they really nail the nose. Looks really good, I think. Again, digging that 70s hairstyle. You know, really kind of getting that. I love the sideburns there. Looking great. Here's the back of the figure. I did put the little Stormtrooper roll thing on there. I have no idea what that is, but seems to go on every Stormtrooper, so got that on there. There's the back. I am impressed with this base it comes with. It's really nice that they've gone away from the red grate that every single one of these Star Wars Hot Toys figures have come with, at least all the New Hope ones. So it's really nice they've gotten away from that and kind of give you more of just a generic like Death Star deck plating base there. That's really cool. And what is really cool about this figure is back here is this backdrop, which is of course some nice Death Star wall paneling. That's awesome. And it does light up too. And as a nice change of pace, the good news is it doesn't take watch batteries. It takes AAAs, which is awesome. The bad news is it takes 3 of them, and I don't believe the package comes with, I don't believe it comes with any, so I'm going to have to get my own. But anyway, I'm going to get those hooked in and get that lit up for you guys. And so that's going to be freaking awesome as well. Alrighty, so as I just indicated, there are no batteries included in this package, so I am using my own, which is fine, because very often Hot Toys or Sideshow, the batteries they include in their products are usually fairly cheap and don't last very long. I don't know if Rayovac's are that great, but that's what I just happened to have. So I'm going to put these in. Weird. You know, I don't understand why everything has to have the little tiny screws. I mean, this is an adult collectible. Are they honestly afraid of an adult opening the battery compartment and choking on batteries? I don't understand why that's the case at all. Why can't it just be a tab? I don't know. That's not here nor there, but nevertheless, that's just kind of a pet peeve of mine to always have to go and reach for a small screwdriver every time I want to put batteries in something. Alrighty, so batteries are loaded up into this thing, and there's just a small on-off switch on the back of here. And let's turn that on, and looky there. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? That's a nice, I don't know if those are LEDs in there, but that's a nice LED light up effect. I mean, there's no, it just blends real nice. I don't know if being on camera is doing this any justice, but it looks really, really nice. And it just attaches to the stand. You can see the tabs here and the slots on the stand. So it just attaches real nice onto there. Let me set up the camera, see if I can't get that on there for you guys. If I can do it with one hand. So it looks like it just slides right on there. Yep. Spin it around. Look how nice that looks. That is a fantastic display. Well done, Hot Toys. I'm digging that. Alrighty, and here he is with all his accessories laid out for you. As you can see, lots of hand options here, lots of different hand configurations so he can hold various items and whatnot, including this intercom, which will be cool. And it also comes with the some binders, and I don't know if these will fit on like a Chewbacca. I think that would be the ultimate goal there. I have a Force Awakens Chewbacca, and so we'll make an attempt to see if these will fit on him here in a moment. I don't have the New Hope version of Chewbacca, but we'll see if it fits on the Force Awakens. You know, Chewie's Chewie. I think, you know, it doesn't really matter which figure it is, but so we'll see if that works. Then of course it comes with this great. This is like a real soft like buffer piece that you fit inside of the helmet, so that you can switch out the Han Solo head and actually put the Stormtrooper helmet on, which is a really nice touch, so that if you wanted just a Stormtrooper, you could have just a standard Stormtrooper here as well. And of course the standard Imperial Stormtrooper blaster. Alrighty, just so that you guys can see it, and for the, to make this video as good as possible, I'm going to go ahead and change out the head here so you guys can see the Stormtrooper head on this figure. And I'm going to do it on camera. this always scares the living crap out of me doing this stuff. So I'm going to try to do this on camera right now for you guys. I'm going to remove Han Solo's head here. Ooh, it just snapped right off. That was good. No broken peg. We're good. And then I'm going to put the buffer piece on. It'll fit. Okay, kind of slid right in there. Not too bad. And then I'm going to put the helmet on. And I didn't show you this, but the helmet looks really nice. If you can see in there, it's got some really nice, really nice inside on there. So that's why that buffer piece is there, so you don't damage any of this stuff when you're putting on the Stormtrooper helmet on the body. And of course it fills out the space that you're putting this on, so the helmet fits nice and snug. But again, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the body here, very gently. And there it is. Hey, that looks great. That looks super. So there is the, if I can maybe shift it over a little bit. There is the Stormtrooper helmet on the figure. Looking really nice. So cool, right? Yeah, I'm digging this figure a lot. Really digging this figure. And of course there he is, standing looking very Imperial Stormtrooper-ish there with that awesome light up back Death Star wall paneling backdrop and the stand with the great Death Star plating, floor plating there. Looks fantastic there with the Stormtrooper head on. So again, if you just want a Stormtrooper, well, you got one here. So multiple display options, which is fan-frickin-tastic. Alrighty, and there is Han Solo back with the Han Solo head back on this figure. And you know you're home free when you're putting back the head back on the little peg there, when you hear that nice peg snap sound. Not a bad snap, it's a good snap. It's you're home free when you hear that little snap, and there he is back on the body, looking great, looking very smug and Han Solo-ish there, with that awesome backdrop and the blaster. Again, fantastic looking figure if you ask me. Alright, time to do a little compare and contrast, I would say. Alrighty, here he is standing next to the original New Hope Hot Toys Han Solo. Looking very debonair. And here he is standing with his good buddy Chewbacca. Of course, this was from the Force Awakens Hot Toys line, but nevertheless, like I said, Chewbacca is Chewbacca, and I think either figure would work fine for this. I honestly have no issue with putting this figure next to this figure. I think they look fantastic together, quite frankly. Even though I've always thought that Chewie had a little bit of some issues, but nevertheless, still looking fantastic. He always kind of reminded me of the lion from The Wizard of Oz. But, at any rate, it's best 1/6 scale Chewie I've ever seen, and I know that's a low bar to hurdle, but nevertheless, still looking fantastic. Alrighty, and the gang is all here together. There's, of course, is the Hot Toys. I think that was a convention-exclusive Luke Skywalker and Stormtrooper gear, which is not widely available anymore. So if you want to get him, there might be some issues there. And, of course, the Han Solo and Chewbacca. And, of course, fittingly, I tried, and admittedly, I'm not the world's greatest poser, but just like in the movie, those binders do not fit on Chewbacca at all. So, anyway, I tried. Looking great, though. I love all these figures together. That is one fantastic display, if I don't say so myself. Alrighty, so, well, that's going to about wrap up this little unboxing of this nice Han Solo and Stormtrooper disguise Hot Toys figure. Really dig this figure. He's pretty awesome. It is kind of funny. I was thinking as I was doing this review that, I just didn't have as much oomph about this review as I've had about some other items that I've gotten more recently that actually cost a lot less money. And, the funny thing is like, with a Sideshow or Hot Toys figure, it's like you order this thing up, pre-order it, sometimes almost a year in advance, sometimes more, and you wait, and you make payments on it sometimes. And, and you get it in the mail, and you gotta, you're worried, you're stressing about it getting to your house okay. You don't want some porch pirate to get it or some shit. And you finally get it, and you unbox it, and it's so almost anticlimactic, and you're almost just like, it's going to be nice. It's a Hot Toys, or a Sideshow figure. It's going to be a fantastic looking collectible. But it's like you're almost kind of nervous about putting it together and manipulating it, and you just don't want to break anything. It's almost a nerve-wracking experience. Whereas like in my last two reviews ago, when I did my awesome Voltron line review, which was a mass retail item, it's just fun because you're not really worried about breaking stuff, and it's just and you're kind of surprised at the quality of it or not. But you know, it's just you just don't have as much invested in it, and that's sometimes kind of nice. But anyway, I'm excited about this figure. He's looking great. He's going to look great in my collection, and one of my detolfs are on my back shelves back there. So, yeah, a lot to be excited about there. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Kind of a short edition of the Plastic Planet, but that's okay. They don't all have to be a half an hour long. Alrighty, so thank you so very, very much, especially to my brand new subscribers. We've gotten almost 10 in the last week. That is fantastic. As of right now, as of tonight, this channel is up to 80 subscribers. Man, I'm hoping we get to 100 soon, because that's just completely freaking awesome. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for all the likes. And you know what? Most of all, thank you so much to all the people who have commented on the videos and said some very, very kind words. Those are very, very appreciated. Thank you so very much. I really hope you guys are enjoying these as much as I'm enjoying making them. So thank you so very, very, very much. Next week, I have part 2, a second Hot Toys figure to unbox for you guys. So that'll be cool as well. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of the Plastic Planet. I hope you guys have a great week, and you know what? Stay awesome. All right. Till next time.